Okay, what I'm saying is that young men cannot be jealous little pussies. They need to join the military. They need to find God. You can't be, Harry can't help being diseased, but being a jealous little weak bitch, he can't help. And if somebody doesn't want to be with you, you gotta move the fuck
You're
on.
not doing this for Pete. You're
I'm
doing
just
this for
bothered because it
yourself.
reminds me of the people I've known. It's true that being physically diseased makes life harder, so it's harder to deal with mental disease problems, but it's still possible.
Took him away.
I always have been optimistic, which actually helps those people in the end the most if you're optimistic for them. That they can mentally not be depressed and shit. I understand that being physically diseased, it's hard to not be mentally depressed and diseased,
Harry,
but
man,
it's
that's
still
the symbiote
possible. And
talking,
if you
not
believe
you.
that it's possible, it actually helps them instead of making excuses for them.
That's why
Anyway,
you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete.
no, no, no.
Need to hit him with more blue sparks.
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the psycho alien on.
I don't know how I'm gonna stop him once he gets his wings again. It's gonna be a big pain in the ass.
Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you.
That's some gay shit.
I clipped his wings.
This is gonna be impossible. Yeah, it's impossible.
You can't see it now, but we're not so different, man.
Oh my god. Dude, you took away all your fucking health.
Pete's better off without you. We all are.
No!
The symbiote doesn't care about you.
That's right. See, Miles figured it out. It's almost over, motherfucker. So close, so fucking close. Stupid motherfucker. God damn, so close.
In the forest, we remember what you did.
Harry, stand next to symbiote talking, not you.
You were jealous. That's why you pushed us apart.
Maybe I was, but Pete wasn't Pete.
You think you're better than us, don't you?
This ain't about who's better. I just prefer you without the psycho alien on. I clipped
no.
his wings. Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you.
Didn't even realize those were there. No, motherfucker. No, motherfucker.
We're not so different, man.
I had a chance, but I fucked it up. I wasted both those things. This dude can't dodge it. It's like
Pete's better off without without you. We all are.
Dude, you can't dodge it. It's impossible. Oh my god, like a motherfuck. I'm gonna go eat some nachos. See, that attack doesn't even do much, even though it looks pretty bad. It's like not that bad. Yeah.
I clipped his wings! Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you.
Impossible. Oh man. Alright, I have a plan now. I have a plan. I have a plan. I'm gonna save those bells. Bell chimes. When I really need it. Bro, let me up. Oh, I see. The bell chimes are being pulled by the fucking web grabber, so I'm using them by mistake anyway.
I clipped his wings!
Almost did it. I almost did it.
Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you.
Totally stupid. Impossible. Impossible.
You can't see it now, but we're not so...
Oh my fucking god. Take a bite. Take a nice bite.
Doesn't matter if you like me or not. I'm here for you. I clipped his wings! You can't see it now, but we're not so different, man.
Dude, I can't dodge that second one. They made the timing so difficult.
He's better off without you. We all are.
There's a chance. There's a chance.
The symbiote doesn't care about you.
Taking a big risk here. Risk paid off. I didn't use it for health. I didn't use the 2 focus bars for health. I used it for the fucking finisher. Because you need 2 focus bars for a big thing.
We gave you our chance.
Allie?
Harry!
Pete?
Oh shit. So immersed in the fucking cutscene.
Give me back my friend!
We are your friend.
What's happening? Just hang on, buddy! Please. No. Leave him alone. Go, Miles!
Wow. 3 best friends.
You ready to finish this?
Almost.
Grab his son. There's too much in this game. You're gonna be forgetting all of it. There's just too much good stuff.
Fight, Harry! Fight! I can't. I'm done. You have to.
Kill us.
If there's a fight here, this really is gonna be the final fight in the game.
Harry! Please!
Oh god.
I'm done. Either way, Pete. We still have time? No, we don't. It'll kill them. And then it'll kill you.
Ghost of Tsushima is in the 2nd place now. This is the greatest technical achievement I've ever seen in a video game.
Let's heal the world, Pete.
Even more than Red Dead, honestly. In some ways.
Together.
I don't know. This gives Red Dead a run for its money.
Pete! MJ!
I mean, there's Red Dead Redemption 2 and there's this. In terms of technical performance, Red Dead 2 had a better story. And I like hunting and outdoors more, but in terms of a technical achievement, HDR, frame rate, graphics, OLED, PS5, this is really the pinnacle of gaming, technologically wise on the console. Kill Harry, huh? I tried love once. It's very difficult because people will just their nasty, aggressive side will come out and they'll always try and dominate. And people become very envious, and you have an ability or skills they don't have. You know, the weak will always resent the strong, according to Napoleon. So while I was a man of love at one time, you have to be a man of strength, sadly, because the people who you love end up making you into a man of strength because they betray you by acting like they're sniveling little shits.
We did it!
Yeah.
Can't believe they actually killed fucking Harry Osborn. Maybe that's why you're gonna get the Green Goblin for Spider-Man 3.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It is kind of sad. It is. James Franco played him in Spider-Man 1 and 2, right? There you go. Resuscitate his heart.
Give me some room. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I gotta try.
Yeah, he just shocks his body and it convulses and it doesn't work, and that's the end. Oh, I like how they make you do it. Look. See, I could just do nothing. That's how immersive the games are in the modern world. They make you do it, see. Controller haptics. I still think Red Dead is number 1 for its time, but this is number 2 of all time.
Gotta get to the hospital.
The thing is, Red Dead had incredible videos and in-game graphics for its time, and I don't think that this outdoes that for its time. But the frame rate and the movement and the loading speeds, this is number 1 for that of all time on a console. So like this and Red Dead are like, performance-wise, they're like way up there. But that's what happens when you give a company many years and they only have to develop it for one console. And plus, it's like perfect timing because HDR and OLED have been out for so long, you know. So, I know that you're supposed to be focusing on the story of the game,
Pulse
but
is weak. We gotta move.
I was just so impressed with the tech.
What have you done?
What do you mean?
What have you done to him? I'm sorry. I'm coming with you. Wait.
Peter's such a pussy. I'm sorry. How about we save your bitch ass son and we fucking prevent his whole world from being destroyed?
There are traces of brain activity, but
his chances of coming back are very slim.
Just keep him alive.
So he had like some weird cancer, leukemia combo disease, and now he has a coma because he had a symbiote. He's had a rough life. It shows that being wealthy, sadly, you gotta respect wealth and intelligence, but a lot of horrible shit happens to people, and it's not really their fault. The fuck is that? Does the Green Goblin have a key?
Why?
Get the G serum ready.
Oh my god.
ASAP.
It is gonna end with a prelude into the Spider-Man 3 with him being Green Goblin. I like how a billionaire wears a tracksuit.
For the last few years, tragedy has tried to tear the city apart. But we somehow kept going. We battled sickness, evil, cataclysm. We are tired, anxious,
Now I know why
stressed,
Harry isn't mentioned in any of the side
numb.
missions. Because if you beat the game, he's not
But
there.
we have never lost hope. The city needs to heal. We're all ready to return to normal, but what
It's kind of
is
sad. This is where the game
normal?
started. This is where it started with Harry and him
if it
riding
no
the bike.
longer
Remember when you were
exists?
here?
Over the last half hour, I've talked about how these events have changed me. But what about you?
Is it
In
Miles'
this
essay?
ongoing series,
Oh,
I
never
will be
mind.
talking with people throughout the city, exploring our new behaviors, new routines, new thoughts and feelings. I hope
What did
you'll
it say?
join me on this journey. This has been Mary Jane Watson, and you're listening to The New Normal.
You know what's funny? That phrase, the new normal, that's what all the politicians were saying during the COVID times, I think. Alright, that looks pretty shitty, I'm not gonna lie.
Episode 1, done.
Nice.
Ooh, are these good to go?
In a minute, I want to show you something first.
Okay.
It has molasses in it.
Yum, I'll take those.
You know, it's funny because in real life the heroes are not dorks, they're like a bunch of jocks. There's just something funny about the way that nerds, they put their own psyche like in a Freudian way into these games. Like they're subconscious of like wanting to use science to be heroic when like they probably can't even make eye contact. You know
Thanks
what I mean?
again for the donation, Peter.
And of course they'd be like, "Ah, you're just a brute. You make eye contact." No. The heroes beat the brutes, and they're like polite and shit. I stole a bunch of money from Norman in his apartment, and now we own this house.
Pete.
What is it, like a little office that he made for her? Like, what's the significance of this dumb shit?
Have you talked to
Ugh.
Miles about?
Not yet.
You ready?
There's gonna be some
Miles.
dorky kid who buys that outfit and gets his ass kicked.
I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I mean, I have been talking to you there all the time. It's great to talk. So many good talks. I just haven't been talking to you about what I should have been talking to you about.
Pete,
Wait, let me start again.
I got this.
It's so funny. You can tell their facial animations are really acted.
All of it.
They like look real. You know what I mean? They don't look like AI.
Go be Peter Parker for a while.
Are you sure? It's a big city.
Dude, they really picked a hideous freak.
As long as I can
Sorry.
still call you for advice.
You don't need it.
Wait a minute. What
Maybe
does
not
that mean?
now, but there'll come a time.
I'm here for you. Always.
No, you can't end the game. Dude, Peter looks extra skinny and dorky. Why is he so skinny in these sequences? He's supposed to be a muscle man. Fucking. He looks like a skinny little dag. No, that's not gonna work because you still need to be able to play as Peter. Are they just gonna be separate now? Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's because they're gonna be separate. You see what I'm saying? Like you're gonna do the Peter side missions, and then Miles will do his side missions, so they don't really talk to each other. So that's why they put that in there. Makes sense. Good job, Peter. Your aunt, uncle are dead, and your best friend is in a coma. Wow. Again, I'll say stylistically, in terms of HDR, this is the best game ever made. In terms of frame rate, smoothness, combined with like fast movement, combined with like loading the map, this is the best game ever made on a console, for sure, for both those things. It's also very fun, but in terms of like being groundbreaking for its graphics, I still would have to give Red Dead Redemption 2 the slight edge for when it came out, but the fact that this is like still, in terms of frame rate and performance, still so high is still really good. In terms of the game itself, I enjoyed it. It was a little dark for a game for younger people, but I did enjoy it. I mean, the story, it's like whatever, like especially for you because you didn't play the first two games. I was surprised how fucking dark it was, but the thing is, I guess the first two games were dark too, actually. The first game was dark, yeah. But the most important thing is that the game is fun. It looks good and it's fun. That's more important than the story, right? There's still a decent story. The story gets like a 7.9 out of 10. Gameplay gets like a 9. And the way it looks and runs, it's like a 9.6. And you know what? If the story didn't have that woke shit, I would have given it a higher rating. The woke stuff being the showdown with Mary Jane, that was really cringe because I didn't like the friendship with him and Harry and Miles. That was mentioned the whole game, and Craven looking for his greatest hunt, but like him fighting with MJ.
What do you want?
They mentioned something about the apartment in the beginning that they couldn't afford it, but that was it.
The Spider-Man. You know who they are, don't you?
Why?
They ruined my son.
What? That's not even true. It was either that or the whole city, you fucking cunt. And by the way, these two hate each other. That was the motivation for Dr. Octopus in the first
Good.
game.
We all have to experience loss. Even you, Norman.
What are you writing?
The final chapter.
So that means that Spider-Man 3 is going to be the last game in the trilogy. You understand that, right? That's why they said the final chapter. Alright, I'm skipping these credits too. This is his Harlem apartment of his mother that he lives at from last game. Hello.
Haley, hi. I hope you're hungry. Food's almost ready. Why don't you go show her your essay? You worked so hard on it.
Some guy in Harlem. Probably seen him volunteering in the city, helping out his city council mom, and trying to live up to his hero dad.
Dude, the story in this game like never ends. Again, story like 7.9. Gameplay fun is like 9 or 9.1 or something like that.
Yeah.
I would give it a higher level if like the stealth and stuff was a little more realistic, but in terms of the performance of the ray tracing and stuff like that, and the loading times and the way the game looks, it's like a 9.6 for sure. I think it's above a 9.5. There's my review, Uncle Bo. So it's like the best game that I've played in a while is still Resident Evil 2 remake.
Hi. Miles,
Oh, for
Haley.
a second I thought it was going to be
This
Mr.
is
Lee.
Albert.
Good.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Miles has like
Oh,
PTSD
and
from
this is
Asian
my
men.
daughter, Cindy.
What? What's the significance of that? Oh, wait a minute. You know what I think it is? I think in the Spider-Man movie cartoons, Cindy is like the girl that he falls in love with, possibly in the Miles Morales shit. Ultimate difficulty. I didn't even play this on hard. You only unlock ultimate after you beat it, and this one gave me some pretty good fighting sequences. Alright, so now there's going to be a whole bunch of phone calls. And we'll do all this.
Get the rest of his stuff.
That's right. We'll do the side missions later. We still gotta clear some of the symbiotes. Let's just do the phone calls and then I'll save the game. Really? They're not gonna have any more annoying phone calls or podcasts with J. Jonah Jameson and that purple hair girl? Okay, I called it, see.
Santa Club. We did it. We survived the impossible. Drove back a friggin' alien invasion. And we did it together. As heroes. Spider-Man led the way, and every day New Yorkers rose to the challenge. Today I am so pleased to talk with one of those heroes. Author, journalist, and
Oh
avid
god, here we go.
Please welcome Mary Jane Watson. Thanks, Danica. Please call me MJ. MJ it is. So, I ate up your book about Symkaria in a single sitting. Thank you for giving this to the world. It's so important. I heard we're going to get even more of your words in the form of a new project. Can you tell us more about it? Happy to.
I'm gonna vote for Trump just because of this game, just to spite the people that make this game. I'm not even kidding.
Citywide alien invasion, right? Relatable. And I realized how important the truth is. I started a podcast called The New Normal. I don't know where New York is headed, but I'm looking forward to finding out. With all of you out there. I want to be honest and report what's really happening in the city. Straight up. No exaggerations, no clickbait, you know? I know exactly what you mean. When you let that junk creep in, it takes over the truth. Warps it into something else, like a symbiote. Mary Jane Watson, everybody. Any last notes you'd like to leave us with? Stay safe out there. Oh, and if you have motorcycle insurance, make sure it includes a villain damage clause. I could feel the pain in your voice there. I'm working through it. Danica Hart and Mary Jane Watson, signing off.
Yeah. Again, in terms of like the performance of this game, it really of a console game, it's like easily it has to be above a 9.5, which means it's an A plus. It's like 9.6, 9.7. Red Dead 2 though is still like a 9.8. GTA 5 or 6 when it comes out might be like a 9.9 or even a 10 to be honest with you, because they've been working on it for so long and it's going to be the biggest budget, biggest technological module ever. But this on an OLED, on a just this game on a big OLED is pretty much the pinnacle right now in terms of the way something can look that exists. And for its time, it's also very good for a console game. I still think Red Dead 2 is another level, but still incredible. Just look at this. Look how quickly it's loading the buildings in front of me. You can't even tell it's loading them. We are going to do the side missions though, I decided, because the game was a little bit longer than I thought, but now I'll have all the, no, motherfucker. There we go.
Let's go, Spider-Bot.
Remember, if we collect all those, it's going to lead to a mystery being solved, so. Because you don't understand, it's like, oh, you're flying around, and how cool is that in the game? What you have to understand, Uncle Bo, is you can't just have a vision in video games. You have to have the technological ability to make it real. And so I have ideas for video games. Like, you can make a video game that has the whole planet Earth and the solar system and fighter jets. It's never going to exist. So, like, the fact that they were able to get something this close to whatever vision they had of being able to quickly move around and have a, like, no loading, 60 frames plus per second, being able to move across the map. I actually read that the movement of the player is 2.5 times as fast. How fast you could go across the map at full speed compared to the previous game, which is pretty nuts, because the previous game was also mastered for PS5. We will do those Prowler missions. I just want to see if there's any more radio podcasts. You could also go to the Bronx Zoo, I think, and you can pet the tiger. It's like hidden, secret. Oh shit. That's a pretty cool pose right there. What I heard is that if you turn on fidelity mode and you take photos in the game, because I have performance mode on, that it basically looks like really very realistic. Like, oh yeah, let's try his little phone trick. See the ray tracing, you see the reflections right there, it's pretty cool. Alright, here we go, ready? Just fall off backwards. Actually, no. No, what? Need a text, let's do some texting. Oh shit. I love Miles' movement. I keep on forgetting how much cooler it is than Peter's. Peter's is pretty cool, but Miles is like much cooler. His movement anyway. My favorite Miles maneuver is this one. Watch here, I'll show you. I can see if I can get up here. This one, watch, ready? That's my favorite, dude. It's like so, it just captures the personality of like jumping off a diving board and being carefree. I love it. Watch it one more time. This one. That's my favorite trick. Holy shit, I just did a whole bunch of shit. Oh god. Alright, so I don't think there's any more podcasts. I'm gonna switch to Peter though, real quick. Oh, speak of the devil.
Smell the change in the air? It's fresh and clean. A new day for this world. Staring down the face of the apocalypse offers a new perspective on life. Time to let go of old grievances. Rearrange priorities. While the world waited with bated breath to see if they would be next. New York stood tall and held the line. We did not acquiesce. After we take a moment to celebrate the freedom we fought so hard to retain.
That looks beautiful. Look at this road next to the Empire State.
I'm talking about Oscorp.
There's a Flatiron building. I recognize that.
You're going to hear a lot of conflicting reports and lies surrounding the event.
Look at the architecture. It looks just like the real building. The windows,
this is
everything.
still just the facts here. So let's lay them out.
I think the car.
Was seen wearing a
Alright,
glass
I should
suit.
pay attention.
Then a monster appears wearing a similar suit. Then our proud city is overrun by similar monsters.
Oh shit.
Oscorp is claiming it's Spider-Man's fault for stealing Oscorp's research. That doesn't surprise me. But Oscorp needs to be
Oh my god, look at this graffiti, look.
for creating a in the first place. This is what happens when corporations
The
try
timing.
to play God and individuals overreach. Of course,
Spiders are
hoping
mean.
for legal ramifications for wrongdoers is like hoping for an ice cream shop in the desert. We must not forget where the blame lies. We can't forgive either. But for now, enjoy life. We're lucky to have it.
The J. Jonah. Look, you see its face, the spider bot? It's J. Jonah Jameson. That's cute. See, there was a lot of stuff like that in the first game. Anyway, I'm gonna switch to Spider-Man in a sec. Dude, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like this in gaming in terms of the performance and the frame rate and the loading. I think it has to do with the solid state drive. I don't know. Because the buildings still look good, like the textures. I don't know how they did it. It's really cool. Hello. Selfie. They do love their Spider-Man, don't they? Yeah, where's this thing? I love Miles' music, dude. It's so good. There it is.
No way is that a flaming skull, right? I should check out that crystal.
Oh yeah, shit, that's right. We still have to solve Sandman. We haven't fought. We're probably gonna have to fight him at the end. You realize that? All right. Let me switch to Peter in a sec. Get some height here. All right, let's switch to Peter.
Break time's over.
Yep. What the fuck was he doing? Alright, we gotta go switch to his OG. outfit because this thing is making me a little bit fucking nauseous. I want the websuit. Where is it? Websuit. This is the one that see the silver colors. It's not the same as this one. It's not the same as this one. This is like this is more like what the comics books were, the classic suit. You see that? Now compare that in your head to this. This is the one that Tobey Maguire wore and they designed for that movie. That's why a lot of people really like it. I like it. So I'm gonna stick with this. And then for Miles, we'll go with his classic suit. Yeah, look, it looks just like the one in the Tobey Maguire movie. I think the silver's a little bit too overdone though. It wasn't like that in the Spider-Man 1. I don't know why it looks like that. The silver's not right. The websuit looked better in Spider-Man 1. The game, I'm saying. Let me see. Yeah, the silver accentuations are like too much. It still looks good, but it looked better in the first game, I think. Yeah, I'm just not remembering it right. Yeah, the silver sticks out way too much. It might be an HDR thing. But it looked better in the first game. 100%. It still looks great though, and it still fits my favorite Spider-Man, so. Alright. So next time we play, I'll do all the side missions really quickly, and we'll have to do, oh my god, there's a ton of shit to do, but we'll do it quickly. Now we know why the game said 50%, right? I just want to go here because I think that might be where the zoo is, maybe? I don't know. Let's do that photo op. Yeah, this feels just like the Tobey Maguire movie, you know? When you wear this suit. That's why I put it in here. That's why they put it in the first game, because people demanded it. They demanded the Tobey Maguire suit. It doesn't make any sense if there's any leftover symbiotes, but we'll have to deal with them at some point. What was all that stuff in the air? See, no tricks. I'm just doing a little bit of regular swinging here. Just go underneath. There's the Brooklyn Bridge. Not the Williamsburg Bridge. That's Brooklyn Bridge, right? The one on the right. Or is it the George Washington Bridge? I don't know shit about bridges in New York. It's very sad. I've never even been to this part of the map, the whole fucking game. It's totally undiscovered territory. That's why it's not colored in, you see? You see it's purple here, it's gonna color this in as we go, see? So, whoever lives in these boroughs in real life is probably like, yay. Oh look, it's a like, Quidditch match. What the fuck is this? Oh, hey. Something like that.
How mysterious.
Didn't we already do a Mysterio one? Oh, it's Coney Island. We were here. It's just that maybe it didn't count it because we didn't free explore it. Or is this Coney Island? It has to be, doesn't it? Yeah, right? I don't fucking know. I feel like a dumbass. I'm gonna go and read about New York geography just because of how stupid I feel. Oh, it's supposed to be Nathan's Hot Dogs. It is Coney Island, okay.
I'd love to see you all at the fair next week. I'm going for the Chili Dog record. And hey, you paid for that photo, Spider-Man? I'm just kidding. You're cool. Oh, no, you're a rat.
What airport is this supposed to be?
I heard this guy dips his hot dog buns in tomato juice before eating them. Now, I get that it makes it easy for them to go down, but tomato juice? Brother, that ain't right.
I like how there's still like symbiote hordes and I have to free them. I wonder if there's a real park like this next to the Coney Island. You can see how that's the Tobey Maguire outfit, right? But the white is a little bit too much. It wasn't like that in the first game. They should probably fix that with an update. Because I know they're very anal about this stuff, and the nerds are especially. Anyway, there's a bunch of side missions we can do, but we're not going to do it right now. Incredible New York. I mean, now I don't feel like I'm in a rush to beat the game, so I could just explore, do the side missions, all the mysteries, you know? What is this archway? Oh, I just discovered a blind. A hunter blind, so they're still existing for some reason. Reminder about skill points. Yes, yes. That's a Prowler mission, so that's going to be a big deal. That's when we do. We haven't done a single one of those yet since I've been doing the streaming. We did one when you were here. You had to do the R2, L2 thing on the sides of the screen to open up an event. Look at this. Oh, I see. It's a landmark. But they want me to take it of the fucking bridge, right?
It's perfect.
Ah, the Manhattan Bridge. Can you believe they started building it in 1901? Finished in 1909. I thought it was old when I was a kid, but now, it's just amazing the history that's in this city.
Okay, I just wanted you to know, in the first game, all the photos you took were of shit like this. You see what I'm saying? Like real things. They weren't of, so what does the Manhattan Bridge do? It connects lower Brooklyn to the lower part of Manhattan. So it goes over the East River, so I learned something new today, okay? So the Manhattan Bridge goes over the East River, and it's like a bluish thing with 4 spires and 2 sets of it. But the thing is that the first game, all the photos were stuff like that, and I really liked it because it like taught you about New York, but I didn't want to do that again because like, do you really want to take a picture of the Empire State Building again and all the bridges? Like, of course not. What the fuck is this? That was just the tech parts from the first game. I didn't need to do that. No, we're gonna test the fall damage too. Let's not forget about that. Oh shit.
Looks like Marco left more crystals behind.
We'll do it all, don't worry. We're gonna do it all, and I'm gonna decide which one we're gonna do first. We could either do the one with Yuri and that flame cold. I think we might do that first, to be honest with you. Yeah, the Burning Devils just reminded me of it. That's pretty funny. I wasn't even, like, when I looked at it, I wasn't even looking when I was thinking of it, so it didn't spur my mind. By the way, when he does those flips, I'm controlling that, you understand that? Like, if I just want to do a regular swing like this, I can, but if I want to do, like, watch this backflips, like this, that's me. Like, that looks photorealistic. Doesn't it? Look at the bricks and the light. It's crazy. Remember when we went to that trade show? And they let me, it was when I was older, they let me sit down and they had that thing that turns the plane right side up in case the pilot goes unconscious. Well, now I know one thing from this game about the Manhattan Bridge.
Those people can't fight off symbiotes on their own.
Yeah, they're gonna have to because I'm leaving. I could do regular swings like this. Boring old swings, or we could do a corkscrew. Do a reverse, sideways, backflip. Let's do backflips. Gainers, gainers. Slow motion. Oh, there's so many side missions, quest lines that are gonna have like videos and everything, like the woman with the one with the museum. For we're gonna do it. Don't worry. Let me just go chill near Central Park. This is my favorite road too in the game. The one that goes next to Central Park, the trees. Dude, this feels just like the movie. Wait, where's Central Park? Oh, I'm not even correct. I'm like, what the fuck? It just looked like it because it had the same tree line. Watch this. I'm gonna go right over Central Park. Watch this. Let's go near the museum instead. That'll be perfect. Is the museum on the other side? Because we're on the upper east side. Or we're on the upper west side, I mean, right now. Right? No, we're on the upper east side. I'm trying to learn. You gotta give me a... Plus, it's not exactly, like, there's no Oscorp building in real life. It's like part fictional, part real. I mean, it's the most real New York other than, like, Flight Simulator or something like that. Or, like you know, Grand Theft Auto's New York isn't very real, so it's gonna be a very real feeling, you know what I mean? And that's what makes it beautiful. Okay, let's get one last spider bot. There's no time for that. I'm just gonna end the game. We'll get it next time.
I guess black is the new black.
Okay, finally unscrambled that third-party ping. It's using the same code and frequency as us. Did someone steal our tech?
No way. We keep that locked up tight, are you sure?
I mean, unless there's another Spider-Man out there, but that's... Nah. I'll keep digging. Maybe if you send me a few more, I can figure this out.
Alright. It's been fun. Just doing a manual save. Until next time, Uncle Bo and the Crab Shack. I'm glad you enjoyed. I enjoyed. It was very fun. Love you and talk to y'all later. Wonder what bridge that is, just to say that real quickly.